You know, for all the time I've spent lurking in the shadows, I've never ventured into the Underdark before. Hardly a luxurious setting, but it definitely has its upsides for a vampire. Or its undersides, because it's... you know what I mean. I feel cold. Empty. What are those flowers doing to me?
Chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading. The magic in your fingers sparks, but your spells fail again and again, consumed by the Sussur flower.
You look drained, and I know it wasn't me. Is the plant bothering you? Might I suggest getting it back? I don't travel with you for your personality. It took your power and your sense of humor. How wretched. Let's finish up here quickly. The sooner we can get your magic back, the safer we'll be. Until then, try not to die. Your sense of humor is still intact, at least. Let's finish up here quickly. The sooner we can get your magic back, the safer we'll be. Until then, try not to die. Don't flatter yourself. Let's finish up here quickly. The sooner we can get your magic back, the safer we'll be. Until then, try not to die.
Your magic gently and effortlessly flows from you and into the Sussur flower.
You look drained, and I know it wasn't me. Is the plant bothering you? Nothing is doing a number on you then. But suit yourself.
Your magic erupts, violent and powerful, but is snuffed out by the Sussur flower, vanishing like embers in the wind.
You look drained, and I know it wasn't me. Is the plant bothering you? Oh, pardon. I'll leave you to drop dead in your own time. Looking at something? The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition, it doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you. Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost. What? I want to know what the world sees when it looks at me. What you see. Oh. Go on. Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day. Observant. Mirrors aren't much use, but being reflected in someone else's eyes? Well, I could do worse. Looking at something. I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction. It's an indulgence, I'll grant you, but a weakness. A well-presented face can open a lot of doors. Not that I've seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and its eyes turned red. Is it? What do you see when you look at me? Excuse me, I'm an eternally young vampire, not your doting grandmother. You can do better. What else? This is meant to be flattery, not poetry. Just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day. How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition. Hardly. There's also gold, sex, revenge. Quite the list, really. But failing any of those, I will always settle for shallow praise. To you, maybe. To me, it's just another thing Cazador took. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. Aging? What do you mean, aging? I'm a vampire, forever young. What? But I don't... Excuse me. What are you talking about? My skin isn't... Is it? Excuse me. Oh, pardon. I didn't want to inconvenience you with my age-old curse. Have a good night. Looking at something? Suit yourself.
You recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued. The cub tilts his head. He does not trust you. Yet. The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand. He takes a hesitant step toward you, his beak chittering hungrily.
What a delectable little pet.
Alarmed by your companion's approach, the cub turns heel and runs.
Oh, now look. You've scared off the little snack.
The cub holds out his leg, revealing a ragged wound. As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
Adorable. Let me know when it brings you something fresh.
You too. Shall take you both then.
Offer yourself first, Kanyak!
So, the Gith is a killer. Hardly surprising for their people. Still, it's good to know she's more likely to attack you face on rather than stabbing you in the back.
Take this slain foe as a gift, blessed Nightsinger. Usher her into your darkness.
I could tell Shadowheart was tough, but a killer? I'm surprised. She has more steel than I thought.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
Gods, what's happening?
More are coming.
Who? What in the hells are you?
They're coming. They're coming.
No. Someone's coming. And someone else wants us to know.
They are coming. You are coming.
You can listen all you want, but it can get the hells out of my head.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal, but effective.
Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
A pretty thing, and at least it offers us some protection from the tadpole.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
So, are we saving this Nere from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock. I could not agree more. To hells with them all. That's a... Oh, you're serious? Well, of course we can leave him. It's the easiest thing in the world. We just have to keep on walking. But if you insist on being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help either. Gods, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes? Oh. But if you insist on being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help either.
A faint voice echoes in your mind.
I sense you, true soul. Come to me. Come to Nere. The poison spread.
Hear that? Our drow friend won't last long. Pity.
Nere's voice fades, but your head still tingles with his anger and fear.
Another hour, stick shit. Piss pot. You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
Now that's how you motivate the staff.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. You just take one. They're swarming the place.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Cut down and left to rot. Such fine armor deserved better.
Among the various fabrics, you recognize the unmistakable symbol of Shar, the Dark Lady.
Powerful enough to take her own revenge, I'm sure. No need for us to get involved.
This prove one thing. This is the city Halsin mentioned.
Some of us are dead and doing very well, thank you. Agreed. Let's go. We have places to be. Yes, there's not much we can do for dusty old soldiers. Let's get moving.
Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped True Soul Nere. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
No need for that. Nere's is the only head that matters to us.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Easy now. Let's not do anything hilarious.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
God. Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken trash. It's just full of dust.